So juicing up the Punch EV from this Shell charging outlets on the outskirts of Bengaluru. The idea is to answer the big question, are small affordable EVs good enough for long runs, for a weekend trip, for a long destination drive? That is the thing I'll try to answer in this video. We'll go towards Hyderabad. It's a 4-lane highway towards Hyderabad. Not really traffic free, but I'll try to maintain 75 on the speedometer to show you the kind of efficiency levels this one can deliver. Right then, starting at 75% of the battery level, and I will just reset the trip meters. Ignore the efficiency as of now. We were sprinting around on the highway. Trip meters are being reset. Showcases the distance done, the efficiency and the battery levels are right here. So let's hit the road for the highway run of the Punch EV long range. Now the Punch EV comes to you in two battery pack options. This is the top end with the bigger battery pack of 35 kilowatt hour. And as per the certification, the range is over 400 kilometers. Very encouraging for what is a compact electric SUV. But the big question is about the cross country or the intercity runs. Will you be comfortable doing that? That is the main idea. Now the display showcases the efficiency as watt hour per kilometer. Normally with petrol diesel cars we have kilometers per liter, but with electric cars we have watt hour per kilometer. I'll be doing the calculations for you, don't worry, and let's see what is the range like, what is the efficiency like at every 5% battery usage. So we started at 75, at 70 I'll update you. I'm keeping around 75, 76 on the speedometer, and the AC is running because Bengaluru, even in January, can be very hot. The sun is out in all its glory. So the AC is running 75. What can the Punch EV do? Let's find out. Now in this part of the route to Hyderabad, there are a lot of elevation changes and good views also around. In the first 5% of battery usage we did 15 kilometers, and in the next 5% we did 17 kilometers. So till now 10% and 32 kilometers, or basically 3.2 kilometers for 1% of battery usage. The AC once again is running. It's pretty hot with the sun burning the car from the inside, the greenhouse effect. Now the Punch EV comes to you in three versions. There are the base, the adventure and the top end, the creative. You have two battery packs, and depending upon the battery pack you take, the power and the torque figures will also vary. A lot of videos of this are either coming on my channel or are live. Do have a look also. It's about the space and practicality. It's about the performance in various modes, and so on. Of course, also walk around of the adventure, the mid version of the Punch EV. Now, unlike the fuel economy runs where we do a tank to tank full basis, that is not required over here. We started at 75%, and I'll possibly be doing this run for 30% of battery usage. We'll also take a U-turn ahead to negate any elevation changes. Very, very important. Pricing, well, it starts from a mouth-watering 10.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi, and this is the first of the many SUVs coming on the pure EV architecture from Tata Motors. Things are going pretty much smoothly, and something I expected. 20% of usage, you've done 61 kilometers, which basically means on a full charge over 300 kilometers. And once again with the AC running, that compressor will be eating up a lot of battery right now. Now the Punch EV, basically an all new architecture, but to ensure that the battery pack is not visible under the body and to keep up that promise of 190 millimeters of ground clearance, the floor has been positioned slightly up. So that is something I was not expecting, but it gives the car a very cleaner look from the outside. Because the floor is up, even the seat is slightly up, but overall headroom still remains good enough. In spite of the sunroof panel, I stand 6 feet tall. You can make out I have this kind of headroom left over here. The car has three modes, driving modes of Eco, Sport and City, and it can be pretty quick. Tata says 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds and a top speed of limited top speed of 140. that's where it's logged. That video is live on the channel in terms of the acceleration and punch as well. We'll end the video, this one, at 30% of battery usage. I think it will comfortably, in 30%, it will do over 90 kilometers. So it will give you confidence whenever you are taking a break for your lunch or a meal on the way. You can even charge the car. It supports DC fast charging. So on a daily basis, you know, do 500 kilometers. Don't think twice. The Punch EV will do that. Features is something that the Punch EV has in abundance, and even the region, for example, you can control from the paddle shifters. 3 levels of region: L1, L2, L3. I'm currently on the L1 for highway usage. In city, I sometimes or mostly use L3. And going down these elevations, you can make out, as on the screen right now, region does come into the picture. So no energy wastage, which is the case with petrol diesel cars. Whenever you're braking, you're wasting energy. In this one, it is being harnessed to give you a better range. In the end, 30% of the battery was used for a 93-kilometer run. This in turn translates into a highway range of just over 300 kilometers. So basically, if you're planning for a 400 to 500 kilometer one-way trip, it is very much doable if the food brake doubles up as a charging brake as well. Apart from this, do not forget to check out the video of the adventure version and a space test of the Punch EV as well. These videos are live on my channel.